Yo, SC, your online singing coach.
Hey everybody, it's your online singing coach back again today with a new reaction and back again with the ever so lovable Geoff Castellucci. So it's October, it's Halloween vibes, and a lot of you have been saying that Geoff and Voice Play are like totally there for Halloween. So let's do it, let's get festive, and today we're gonna check out Monster Mash. Cute. Cute effect there.
La 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 la
I'm like really tempted to pause already. Oops, I did it. There's a lot of cool stuff happening already. In the thumbnail, there's only one Geoff, so for some reason I just had it in my expectations that it was just going to be the one Geoff, so it was really fun when that little flash of lightning happened and suddenly we have that multitude of Geoffs in different costumes, different expressions. It's really, really fun how he does this. It's fun, it's creative. I bet it's a lot of work. And I looked already in the description and saw that this was largely done all Geoff. Arranged, produced, filmed, performed, and edited by Geoff. And he had to do this in every single one of these costumes and makeup. I also see that they had hired someone else to do the makeup, but then Geoff's wife had to step in and do the makeup for this reshoot that they had to do. You know, I love that it's so homegrown, that it's so DIY, and it's a very high quality production. Really good work with the set, the lighting, the costume, the makeup, and we haven't even gotten to the vocals yet. We haven't started talking about the vocals yet. I'm not like super familiar with the song. So far I don't really recognize it, but that's because the only thing I remember of this song is, isn't this the one that goes, you do the mash, the monster mash? Right? It's probably because it's a fun and interesting and different arrangement of the song. I like how he's got these like, you know, some contrapuntal movement happening here. One voice, la la la, and then the next voice, la la la, la la la. I also like how he started in one octave, and then just in the second phrase of the song, he's already dipped down an octave for some of the vocals. Just a couple more memorable things in this very, very short intro here is the second Geoff, who's got his eyes like, and then the storyteller Geoff, that one deadpan to camera moment, hysterical. Since it was so short, let's just scoot back to the beginning and then I'll keep going.
la 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 la
Right there. There's the drop.
In my lab, late one night, when my eyes beheld an eerie sight, when my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. He did the monster mash.
Okay. So it is the same song. I hear it now, yes. That lead, the storyteller Geoff, who's still seated, I like his speaking voice. Sometimes these kind of more spoken vocal performances can be underrated because there's not, you know, a lot of range, not a lot of tricks happening, not a lot of riffs, or, you know, it's just kind of spoken. But you really have to appreciate how perfect Geoff's voice is for matching the tone of this narration. His voice, it's a little creepy. It's very, very deep and dark and resonant. It's like the song was written for him to narrate it. The three other Geoffs are having a lot of fun. I was thinking back in the intro the second time I went through, did you notice that little wolf cry? It made me wonder if that was Geoff also. I don't know. It could have been an effect, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if it was Geoff doing the little wolf cry in the background. Anyway, this is so much fun. I'm just just smiling, laughing, enjoying myself. Let's see what happens in this next part.
From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom, the ghouls all came from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrode. They did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. Yes, they did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene.
What was that? What was that? Again, I'm just loving how perfectly his deep resonance works so well. And you'll notice that the other parts, the other Geoffs, are in a much higher range. I think this works really well sonically to really let his big, deep voice shine through, cut through, very, very defined. I've also noticed that in the mix, the 3 background vocals are much lighter in the mix too. I can hear them just fine, but again, it's just really allowing the lead part to be very, very focused, very present, and that's the way it should be. I was wondering though, in all fairness, like, okay, it's a pretty spoken lead vocal. How is he going to be able to do his bass thing? But he gave it to me. He gave it to me on a silver platter just there. Dracula and his son. Not a bass, not even an alto. Not quite the same effect here, but that's okay.
Dracula and his son. The scene was rocking, all were digging the sound. The eagle on his chains, backed by his hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive. The vocal group, the grip kicker 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maestro.
These little touches. Conducting there. I love the breaking bones.
They played the mash. The monster mash. They played the mash. The monster mash.
All right, yes. Okay, he's starting to sink down lower a bit more through this section. It's really fun. And the 3 background Geoffs, oh man, they're cracking me up. Some of their some of their moves are just cute and funny. And the 2 moments where they're crack, the bones breaking, really, really funny and cute. There is so much detail in the visual. They're clearly spending the time to create lots of detail. Look at all the effort they put into setting up for this video. You just have to appreciate all these little details, these little moments of choreography, how each one of these Geoffs is doing something slightly different, the little conducting moment. It's just a lot of fun.
Out from his coffin, Drax voiced it a ring. It seems he was bothered by. He opened his coffin and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?" It's now the monster mash, and it's a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. It's now the monster mash. Now
I got a
everything's
little bit
cool.
sidetracked just before this key change. I just got a little bit sidetracked because I'm curious about the technique, if there was any technique. Not vocal technique. This song is a lot about the visuals for me. But the way the 3 supporting Geoffs, the ghostly background Geoffs, are moving, very, very jerky and monster-like, which is great. But it's so fast that I wonder if he did something where he recorded it in slow motion and then doubled it kind of thing.
For you, the living, this match was meant to. When you get to my door, tell them. Oh, good. You're awake. Let's dance, my darling. Shall we?
Cute. Nice little release. Is that part of the original? I don't know. Cute! So cute! I loved the ending with Kathy there in the, what's it called, Bride of Frankenstein kind of role, and her nice juicy scream. Who did this comment? This is a great comment. I'm just looking at this pinned comment now. I did not catch Kathy twitching. I'm definitely gonna have to go back and watch this a few more times, because like I was saying, there's a lot of detail happening here, and that's kind of what this comment is saying, just watching each one of the Geoffs, little gestures from each of them. Oh, it mentions the release. Yes, I loved that little twist there of adding that. Yes, total treasure hunt. Lots of fun stuff happening in this song. In terms of vocal casting, it's like it was written for Geoff. Most people, just most of us walking around this planet, just don't have such deep, low resonant voices. So it's hard to find that perfect voice for the narrating role of this song. Oh, this was a lot of fun. And I think you've told me there are a couple more Geoff Halloween songs out there. So hopefully maybe I'll get to another one this year, if not next year for sure. For me, Geoff's not going anywhere. We're buddies now. There will be plenty more Geoff here at your online singing coach's channel. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this with me. If you did, please be sure to hit subscribe. If you really enjoyed watching this with me, I'm always super thankful when I see the super thanks come in. You can support me on Patreon, follow me on Instagram. We got all kinds of ways to connect. Thanks so much again, and I'll see you next time.